stunt fight is scheduled for one fall. First, making their way out to the stunt staging, they are down to 5.
Are you DTF, ABJ?
Listen, ABJ is always DTF. But these boys have been racking up quite a winning streak here at the Sanctuary.
Yes, they have. It is Kyle D in the front, the fearless one in the back. They are DTF down the fight. BP Burke here with Anthony Blackwell Jr. welcoming you to the after party.
Yeah, so we just wrapped up episode 2, season 13, and here's some after party matches for you. We got 2 to kick you off. Tag team action happening here with DTF.
And I am still on an emotional high. Andre Polino, the new Sanctuary champion. DTF looking to move up those tag ranks, get another shot at Tyrant, our tag team champions.
Who just had a very impressive win over the Lost Boys here tonight.
Yes, they did. DTF still finding their rhythm. I don't think we've seen the peak.
Opponent, no colors, just brothers.
This is gonna be a fun one. This is a fun group of fighters. No colors, just bangers, just saying. An interesting clash of styles, just saying, and Oliver. Oliver is the one whose shirt says Oliver. Just saying, not as big a fan of flannel. Oh, look at those tights on Oliver. Look at those tights, you gotta love it.
Hate him, hate him.
I'm just saying, they're great tights. The fearless one hardly impressed by no colors, just bangers.
I had Just Saying on the ABJ podcast not too long ago. Got to learn a lot about this guy. He is very, very strong-willed and ride or die for his crew.
A tie? Another tie.
He's a Philly guy, BP.
Love it already.
Yeah.
Rock beats scissors, so just saying. Representing the city of brotherly love.
In 3, 2, 1, fight.
Here we go, Kyle D.
There's a lot of brotherly love between Kyle D and the fearless one. They are a cohesive unit. I was about to say before No Colors, Just Bangers come out, I don't think we've seen the full potential of DTF just yet. They are congealing into a finished product as a team. Standing armbar by Kyle D, wrenching on it. Just saying, down to a knee. Taken to the ground, but flips out. Reverses the armbar into an arm drag. Beautiful exchange there for Just Saying. They had jammed up the wrist of Kyle D. Oliver trying to get the crowd into it. It's only natural to kind of have that catch your breath moment after the main event we saw.
Oh, absolutely.
Between
Tonight,
Andre Polino and Prince Ahmed.
just an overpacked night here at the Sanctuary. Everyone is mentally exhausted after everything we saw, and these post-show matches are gonna bring the heat as well. Just saying, with a big clothesline.
This is the place to be. Everybody wants to be in the Sanctuary. Everybody wants to fight under those bright lights, fight against that top competition. Arm drag by Oliver. And another. A judo style, puts his shoulder into it.
Yeah.
Drop kick. Just a 2 for Oliver. Oliver wisely cutting that ring in half. Takes Kyle D into his corner, tags in Just Saying.
What's he doing?
Suplexing his partner on the Kyle D.
Kyle D almost got DTF their first loss here for a second.
The fearless one arguing with the crowd. Tag made, fearless one coming in. DTF has been putting in the hours behind the scenes, the work you don't see. DTF has been doing it. They don't care if you like them. They're going to be the very best they can be. They just want to get their hand raised.
I was asking the Fearless one, what's his favorite move? He says, my 5 count. And then he proceeds to hit him till 10. I don't know. It's weird.
But unwisely.
Yeah.
Perhaps wisely. Maybe he wants a piece of Oliver.
And he puts him into his own corner, and now he's going to square off with Oliver.
The Fearless one saying, give me the fresh guy. I'll beat him too. Collar and elbow tie up. Oliver had momentum for a second, but now the Fearless one backing Oliver into the corner and going to work with some forearms to the sternum and the chest, the rib cage. Snap mare.
You got it, Fearless. Yeah!
Side headlock. Fearless one slowing the pace.
That he is.
Dictating the pace. Let's put it that way. He wants to fight his fight, not Oliver's. This is very new school versus old school. No colors, just bangers. Paying homage to the past with those tights for sure. But they are very much in that new school where DTF, classic fighting. Cut the ring in half. Win that battle of leverage. Wear your opponent out. But right now it is no colors, just bangers doing that.
Come on, Fearless.
Knocking the wind out of the Fearless one with that slam.
Yeah, they are putting a performance here their first time at the Sanctuary. DTF is in some trouble here. They've been having oh, big shot. Oh no, wait, no, he ducks through.
They're down the fight, they're in a fight. Samoan drop by the Fearless one. And a tag to Kyle D, a tag to the fresher half of the team.
Come on. You got a little fan base over here.
Neck control, that's how they talk about wrist control being out of control. Somebody control the neck, you control the person. Smart move there by Kyle D, now choking. Just saying in the corner, unloading with rights. Elbow from Just Saying. Kyle D taking a little bit too much time arguing with the safety official. And now walking right into a trap. Just Saying with a boot. Knocks Kyle D back a bit. Going for that elbow off the second rope.
Into the hook. 1, 2.
Just a 2.
Fearless one let go of that tag rope. I thought he was getting in there.
Always respect the tag rope. Oliver not respecting the tag rope right now. These are illegal tags. I'm a tag truther. Kyle D under the clothesline. Hits one of his own. Turns Just Saying inside out. Oliver trying to get Just Saying back into this. No colors, just bangers. They love it. It's in their name. They want to put on that banger. They want to excite the crowd. That's what motivates them. DTF is just down the fight. This is what they want. They want a slugfest.
Just Saying holds some gold out there in the independent scene with some singles titles out there. So he has been building up a little resume for himself.
Some very talented fighters in that ring right now. And a big right from Kyle D. But
oh! And just like he ends every sentence, Just Saying, Kyle D gets the bridge of his nose put down to his bottom jaw.
Just Saying, I'm going to push your nose back into your brain. And the big tag to Oliver. Oliver in. Fearless one in. The fresher half of both teams. Elbow in the corner from Oliver. And the Fearless one goes down.
Oh, he has him up on his shoulders here.
Got that fireman's carry. And a fireman's carry drop.
Come on, Fearless. I think he broke my back.
Oh, just a 2 count.
A 2 for Oliver. Adjusted his attitude, but could not get the 3. Now, Oliver inviting the Fearless one to come back. If I was the Fearless one, I would just make the tag. Tag Kyle D, but no. Pride goeth before the fall. And that twisting clothesline finds the mark on the Fearless one. Kyle D didn't fare any better though. And Oliver firmly controlled, goes to the cover. 1, 2.
Oh.
Just the 2. Fearless one gets that shoulder up. And is now taking the time to distract or argue with our safety official. Pulling the official into his corner. That was brilliant. Use the official as a screen to make the tag.
That actually was very smart from
that
the
was
Fearless
a
one.
very intelligent move by the Fearless one. Baiting the official. Low blow! Still baiting the official. Rocker dropper by Kyle D. And they are DTF.
And the winning streak stays alive for DTF. We got one more here for you.
The undefeated down to 5.
DTF proving the smartest muscle in your, or the biggest muscle in your body is the brain. I ruined my own metaphor there. Picking up the win, staying undefeated, moving up those tag team ranks. That does it for this first match in our after party. We'll be back with another.
This is our final fight of the night. First, making his way out to the stunt staging, this is Jay Outcast.
Jay Outcast.
Season 2023 right now.
I've been seeing him a lot on the scene, BP. He's been putting a lot of grind, a lot of heart in. One of the new faces to the scene, and he's going to have his own new face to the scene here tonight for his opponent. And he's going to get, this guy's getting some Sanctuary home field advantage.
Jay Outcast, definitely a member of the visiting team, but that is just fine. Not here to win any popularity contests. One of the many that we've talked about before that has traveled a long way to come to the Sanctuary just to better his craft, to perfect his art form. And he's going to deal with a very unorthodox fighter tonight.
I think we had to have a quick referee change here. I think that spin heel kick that our ref took earlier.
Yeah, I'm surprised our safety official was able to withstand that DTF fight.
He was hurting in there.
Those kicks from Andre Polino can take out the best fighters, let alone an official, let alone a safety official.
That's right.
And now Jay Outcast forced to play the waiting game. And the lights have gone down in the Sanctuary. Usually means...
And his opponent
This usually means something sinister is afoot.
is Precious.
Or not!
It's sinister to me.
Or not!
This reminds me of a Ritz Crackers commercial.
This fighter withstood Tyrant. He might be coming in a little hurt. He might have a tummy ache from eating that dragon food. But Precious is here to lighten the mood in the Sanctuary, to bring joy to the Sanctuary congregation. Get up! Come on, ABJ!
Not a chance.
Skip in place. It is time for fun. It is time for frivolity.
I think there's a chance that Precious makes an accident in the ring here tonight.
Hey, look, we don't make mistakes. We just have happy accidents.
He looks like he's about to have a happy accident. Yeah, that'll teach him for eating dragon food.
Now, if you have a happy accident in the ring, is that grounds for disqualification?
I sure hope so.
What happened to you? Dude, I ate dragon food.
Yes. Precious, a little worse for wear.
It was tasty though.
A little worse for wear after eating the dragon food. Are they chanting dragon food or dragon poop?
I think either one might happen tonight. Precious might take a dragon-sized poop in the ring after.
I heard, I haven't had a lot of chance to be backstage tonight, but I heard that Precious is so full on dragon food, he couldn't even get any apple juice.
That might be a factor here tonight.
Poor Precious.
Oh, look at that. Look at that go. Stop bitching.
Special guest referee. Wait a second.
He put his shirt on backwards. Of course, Crispy put his shirt on backwards.
I don't know how impartial an official
Unbelievable.
Crispy is going to be. The Honor Society seems to have stacked the deck here.
This fight begins in 3, 2, 1.
Well, he's halfway there. Crispy can count to 3.
Jay Outcast may have more home cooking in store for him than he bargained for. Crispy is the referee. Our safety official there with his untucked ref shirt.
He looks terrible.
Now maybe my enjoyment of the Honor Society goes up with the amount of gay beer I consume here in the Sanctuary.
That's very true. A lot of gay beers consumed up here.
If you want to set a BP Berg trap, you just put some gay beer in that trap. And I'll be tyrant food by the end of the night.
Oh, nobody home.
Jay Outcast saying this fight starts on my terms. Precious made him wait. Now I say I make you wait. Jay Outcast going to dictate the pace here. Very wisely, I might add. Trying to control that arm, does have the wrist.
Wrist locked down and driving that shoulder into the elbow, yeah.
That hinge joint. Battle for wrist control here between Outcast and Precious. Precious gets the better of it and now has a wrist lock applied. Oh. Wrenching on that wrist. Don't let the skipping and the apple juice fool you. That is a dangerous competitor in there.
Listen, I've done my research on Precious, and he has a mind for this business. He has been a lifelong fan, and when I just say a fan, I'm not talking about someone who just collects toys, BP, or like he has studied this game for a very long time. And it's in his blood.
But right now he's getting bulldogged by Jay Outcast. Not only that, Precious has, of all the members of the Honor Society, he's got the size, he's got that strength potential, he's got a lot going for him. Just needs to maybe find that killer instinct. And a shoulder in the corner, knocking the wind out of Precious.
Listen, he might be flirting with disaster if he keeps hitting Precious in the belly.
Yes.
He's got bubble guts right now, and if you keep smashing that stomach, it's going to come out of one way or the other. I don't think Jay Outcast wants that.
There was a famous radio stunt in Philadelphia every year called the Wing Bowl. It was a chicken wing eating contest right before the Super Bowl, and they had a rule. You heave, you leave. And we might have to enforce that rule on Precious tonight because he had a little too much dragon food.
Might have the heave or leave rule here in effect.
Jay Outcast with the senton. Still playing with fire. Still running the risk of a precious moment.
Yeah.
That won't be so precious for the cleaning crew here at the Sanctuary. Of all the time to work on the stomach, tonight is not the night.
Not the night at all. Something.
That rear waist lock firmly applied. Precious trying to escape. And there's a Precious chant in the Sanctuary.
What is happening?
The Honor Society. He is the most lovable member of the Honor Society, let's be honest.
I mean, there's not a lot of competition, so I will say yes. I think he's the most loved in my heart out of the Honor Society.
But Jay Outcast is, I was about to say, is not letting go of that rear waist lock, but that elbow finds the mark, and so does that drop kick. The athleticism of Precious. Stomach ache and all. I gotta give it to Crispy. So far, an impartial safety official laying in that count. Crispy has found his honor, which was sorely lacking earlier tonight. The most honorable member, as long as we're giving out superlatives, the most honorable member of the Honor Society, clearly Zach Zander. We learned that tonight.
Nobody home.
Precious ducking, atomic drop. And an inverted one, the Manhattan drop. Does that make the regular one like the Staten Island drop or something?
We'll say that.
Irish whip.
Actually, I'd like the Staten Island because you hit him in the tailpipe.
Leg lariat from Precious.
And that place is a dump.
But he's still, those stomach pains, fight through those stomach pains, Precious, come on. 1, 2, no, just a 2. Indigestion costs Precious the pin. Get Precious some Tums, please. Get him some Pepto-Bismol.
Get him some toilet paper.
Oh, you don't want to go to the bathroom. You don't want to go number 2 in the Sanctuary. That's a number 1 only zone.
Jay Outcast, big right hand.
Outcast trying to keep. Outcast is one of those fighters.
Oh,
spear!
Jeez.
Outcast is one of those fighters who wants to fight in a phone booth. Precious rocked.
Wow, his head snapped back and hit that mat hard.
It absolutely did. Precious trying to fight back to his feet, fight to that vertical base, having trouble doing it. One of the big rules is you really don't want to eat before you fight. Precious should have thought about that before he got that dragon food.
It was smelling really good.
That's the least of his worries right now. We could be seeing another spear here from Jay Outcast. Precious out of the way, rolls him up. 1, 2, Precious wins! Precious won!
Unbelievable.
Think of all the dragon food he could buy with the winner's share of the purse.
Well, that's going to do it here. Our post-fight at the Sanctuary. BP, take us out of here.
Thank you so much for watching the after party here at the Sanctuary Stunt Studio. Be sure to join us live June 2nd for the first Friday. And every time we go live, you want to be here. Isn't that right, ABJ?
That is absolutely right. Come down to Wyoming Street, 127 Wyoming Street, Hazleton, Pennsylvania. We'll see you guys every first Friday, and then follow us on all social media so you can stay up to date with all things the Sanctuary. We'll see you guys next time, fight fans. We're out of here.
I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always they need a new replacement. all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah.